Trump's one decision destroyed Bangladesh, India became the new textile superpower. Have you ever thought that a single decision by one leader could change the fate of millions of people around the world? A decision that could push one country to the brink of ruin and open the doors of massive profits for another. This is not a story from a movie, but a true incident. And this decision was made by the President of the United States, Donald Trump. When Trump announced a 35% tariff on textile products coming from Bangladesh, the global supply chain was shaken. And this very decision is about to mark a new beginning, the textile revolution of India. Today, we will discuss this topic in depth. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you can be the first to receive updates on our latest videos. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. Bangladesh, which was until now known for affordable and quality clothing, has suddenly found itself in crisis on the global textile map. A major portion of the country's economy, around 80%, depends on textile exports. Nearly 4 million people earn their livelihood from this industry. But now, with a steep 35% tariff imposed in the US, their products will become so expensive there that American companies will start distancing themselves. Suddenly, Bangladesh's once shining textile industry has begun to lose its sheen. Now just imagine, while Bangladesh is struggling to recover from this blow, on the other hand, India has received a golden opportunity that comes once in decades. In the US, Indian clothing products are still subject to only a 10% baseline tariff. This means, compared to Bangladesh, Indian products can now be up to 25% cheaper. That price difference is so significant that any American buyer would think not once, but 100 times, whether to import from Bangladesh or from India. The first to sense this shift was the stock market. Shares of Indian companies related to the textile sector suddenly began to shoot up like rockets. Gokaldas Exports, Vardhman Textiles, Alok Industries, KPR Mills, Arvind Limited, all of them saw a massive surge in their stock prices. But the story doesn't end with just the stock market. This surge is part of a much larger trend. This new tariff imposed by the US hasn't just hit Bangladesh, but has also dealt a blow to countries like Japan, South Korea, Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. Heavy duties have been levied on products coming from these nations as well. Now, American retailers and brands are looking toward countries where tariffs are lower and quality is assured. And among all these, India has emerged as the strongest contender. India's textile industry has already been robust for decades. From affordable cotton t-shirts to high-end silk suits, Indian mills produce every kind of fabric. India has the technology, skilled labor, and the ability to meet global quality standards. Now that Bangladesh is in crisis, India is ready to take on the orders that would otherwise have gone there. And we are not talking about orders worth a few lakhs. This is a billion-dollar opportunity. However, seizing this opportunity is not going to be easy. India will need to strengthen its production infrastructure. Upgrading machinery in factories, training workers, and improving logistics will be essential to ensure that large new orders are fulfilled on time, and alongside this, India must also tighten its quality control standards. Because the American market doesn't just look for low prices, product quality is of the utmost importance. Even a small mistake could jeopardize the entire supply chain. So, Indian textile companies must now deliver above-average quality and meet every customer's expectations. Due to Trump's policy, America's global sourcing strategy has also started to shift. Earlier, brands would rush to Bangladesh or Cambodia for cheaper goods, but now they are beginning to see India as a new and reliable partner. This change is not just a supply shift, it's a process of redesigning an entire economic landscape. In the world of textiles, where every order can transform the lives of millions of workers, India must now demonstrate historic patience and wisdom. Merely receiving more orders does not guarantee success. Fulfilling them, delivering on time, and maintaining consistent quality are equally important. Only then will American and European retailers consider India a long-term partner. Market experts are also highly optimistic about this shift. Especially for companies like KPR Mills and Vardhman, the outlook is quite positive. These companies already have strong infrastructure, experienced management, and fast delivery systems that set them apart from the competition. Experts believe that if this trend continues, India could become the #1 player in the global textile market within a few years. But every opportunity comes with risks. If we look at the history of Trump's policies, they are often unpredictable. The tariffs that have been imposed today could be reversed tomorrow with a new agreement or commercial deal. That's why India must not just focus on the opportunity at hand, but build a strategy that is sustainable in the long run. The Indian government must also play an active role in this transformation. Steps like providing tax relief to textile companies, easy access to loans, investments in new technology, and simplifying the export process will be crucial. If the government and the industry work hand in hand, India already possesses everything needed to become a global textile hub. If America's policy remains stable, it could completely restructure the global supply chain. This would give India access to markets that were previously dominated by Bangladesh. And this shift won't just benefit companies, it will directly uplift millions of Indian farmers, weavers, and laborers. Now, the question isn't whether India can become a textile hub, the real question is whether India will seize this opportunity with full force and strategic planning. If the answer is yes, then in the coming years, Indian garments will dominate store shelves around the world. At a time when the global economy is struggling with uncertainty, India has a unique chance not only to strengthen its textile sector but also to carve out a new global identity.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.